Hello everybody and welcome back to Physics Talks. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave it one of those lovely likes and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Thank you so much. So today we have another Let's Talk, and I'm going to be discussing several different topics surrounding YouTube news, trending topics, and the like. First off, we're going to start with Tanacon, because I know I've talked about this previously, but in that video I discussed mostly Good Times, which was the company behind it all, the evil mastermind, the Darth Sidious, if you will. But today I'm going to be discussing solely Tana, because I don't think I got my point across about how much she is most definitely to blame for this, but maybe not as much as Good Times, but she is definitely to blame. There are too many things she could have done differently. So, Tana is a very manipulative person, but before I get into anything, I do want to say I understand that she has a lot of difficulties. I understand that she's a very troubled person. As I've said in previous videos, I find it hard to dislike pretty much anyone, because I can always see reasons as to what led them to being the person that they are. Maybe a troubled childhood, bad relationships with their parents, maybe their parents weren't there for them, that kind of thing. So it's obvious that Tana is a troubled person. She has trouble with drugs and partying, and she's a bit out of control. However, that's no excuse for her behavior surrounding Tanacon. The first thing I want to bring up is the people love to be oppressed outside.
I have it set at 5,200 right now.
I love that for us.
So I feel like 5,200 is a good number.
It would be really cool to have people like outside waiting to get in. Like, people love to be oppressed outside.
Yeah.
They're just like, I waited in the rain. Like, they love it. I love that.
People love it. People love waiting in lines. That's what they like, isn't it? That's reality, isn't it? People love it, don't they?
No!
No, they don't. Not at all. What are you talking about? No one likes to be oppressed outside. You may like having tons of people waiting outside because it makes you feel good and it inflates your ego. But that's not what should be the case. You should be happy that people are inside because you've set up a decent event with a nice venue that's big enough and a good company behind it. I just want to say, do your research. If you're setting up a huge event where people are traveling from outside the country just to see you, do some research. Look up Good Times on Google. It takes a second. It took me a second to find out so many horrible things about the company. Second, the venue. You knew how big it was. If you didn't, that's troubling. That's terrifying. If you didn't know how big the venue, because this is what I'm thinking, either you didn't know how big it was, which is unbelievable, and it led to too many people turning up, or you knew how big it was but you carried on selling tickets anyway. Both of these are terrible options. Either you're incredibly careless or you don't care at all, which is the same thing really. Aside from this, the sympathy, the desperation for sympathy is horribly manipulative. I don't think you're like Anision in the way that you are literally planning out things that you do to manipulate people. I think you just have a naturally manipulative way of doing things, which is to gain sympathy from your very young, impressionable fans. You know how much they love you, so you know if you cry your eyes out on camera saying, I didn't expect anything like this to happen.
People who showed up, including people just who believed in me in general. Like, I let so many people down, and I want to make it right, but it's crazy. This is not something I ever thought would happen, and I don't know what to do, but I have to make it right.
How did you not expect something like this to happen? The max capacity is 1,000 people, and you sold like 4,000 tickets. So what do you mean you didn't expect anything like this to happen? What did you think was going to happen? It's insane. One thing is that she has said that refunds will be available. I found this on her Twitter. However, it wasn't a message from her. It was a message from Shane Dawson, who seems to be the real person trying to sort everything out here. So let's take a look at Twitter now and see what this refund is all about. The thing is though, this refund for a lot of people isn't good enough, because as this person in the comment of the tweet says, they travelled from outside the country. So are you going to refund the flight tickets? No, of course you're not. And this is another thing. You should have done your research, because obviously people are going to be coming from far and wide, and it seems like you just didn't think about that at all. And yeah, the crying your eyes out, the messages like, this is the first time I've woken up not wanting to kill myself, that is terrible. Using suicide as a way to gain sympathy and a way to twist people's opinions is terrible. That is incredibly disgusting behaviour, and I'm so disappointed in you for doing that. So, that's my say on TANA. So next, Shane Dawson, who has been doing these documentary style videos on TANA, is now going to be doing a documentary style video on Jake Paul, which I think is really interesting. If we have a look at this question from his fans, it says, would you ever do a video with Jake Paul? And his response is, actually yeah, I would love to just follow him around for a day and see what his life is like. I'm very fascinated by him. How much of his life is real and how much is an act? What's his family life like? Does he date? Does he have real friends off camera? Does he actually have that much money, or is that house rented? So many questions. So this is really cool. I would like this, because I've been pretty impressed by Shane Dawson's videos on Tanacon. I don't know if he edits them, but from someone that edits videos myself, he's been doing a good job on them, in my opinion. So next I want to talk about Michael McCrudden. This guy is disgusting. I am so shocked by the videos that he has been putting out. If we have a look at XXXTENTACION, he has been making so many videos around his death. He has been using the subject of his death to make videos and make money, and he doesn't care, because a part of each of these videos is exactly the same. He hasn't changed a thing. So let's take a look. Here we have before they were famous, after they were gone, before they were gone, the rich life. Oh god, it's really shocking that you've done this, and you're completely exploiting him to gain money for yourself, and that's just disgusting. A really horrible thing to do. These videos, they're all monetized. I just think it's unbelievable. Oh wow, I just noticed this. Oh cool, yeah, check out candy pens here. Get 25% off your entire order using the code BTWF25 at checkout. Yay! Oh, I love money! You disgust. You've monetized the video and it's sponsored. And this is around someone's death. A very talented person, far more talented than yourself, with your horrible videos. It's really disgusting that you've done this, and I can't believe you've still left the videos up. There has been a massive uproar, obviously, by the amount of dislikes. You're a horrible person. I'm just gonna straight up say that. So anyway, this is all I have to talk about in today's video. I'm going to be doing hopefully a double upload today. If not, it will be a video today and a video tomorrow. And I'm going to be hopefully uploading as regularly as possible from here on out. I've had my break. I've had my time to sort of build up my confidence again. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you to my patrons. If anyone wants to join my Patreon, I'll put a link to that in the description. There are many ways to support me. All of that you will find in the description. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one. Take care now.